Bottom right, Liquid Mana. Top left, Mouse, Heromarine. Mouse Sports, a German clan or organization, team organization. Been basically around since Counter-Strike 1.0 or something, so it's basically almost on par with Brood War. Like the team's existence. And yeah, it's a very large esports organization, very successful in Germany. Of course, Team Liquid is probably the most famous, infamous StarCraft 2 esports team at this point. Not only StarCraft, of course. But that is what it started out as the professional gaming part of that opened eventually. It was used to be just a news web page, forum, stuff like that, and then the Liquipedia kind of, yeah, and everything just expanded from there. Really, really cool to see something grow like that. Now, Mana, it's gonna go ahead with a little bit of a funky scout. Just going to that bottom and trying to see, hey, Heromarine, are you gonna throw Proxy Marauder at me? I guess not. So he's just gonna come in, he's gonna confirm that one Rex expand, and he wants to block that command center just a tiny bit. Of course, Heromarine, you have the choice kind of as Heromarine. Do you want to place it on location and chase out the probe? Or do you place it as fast as possible but dislocate it? This is kind of the choice you have to make as a Terran. Heromarine says, I want to really have it on location, I'm going to chase you out, I'm going to delay this for like 50 minerals or so. It doesn't matter much to me. We've also seen a different approach. There is going to be the factory. This is still on 1 gas, so... There we go, second gas coming on here. Not going to be a 3cc play here before the Stargate. Reaper is going to hit that Nexus. By the way, guys, I checked some... Oh, is he going to get a probe? So sorry, man. We have some action going on here. The Reaper... But he's actually giving mana a little bit too much credit. The Stalker is coming out now. He really wants to keep that Reaper alive, so he went out a little bit too early. Could have gotten actually a probe. But yeah, I mean, the Adept going across the map, he didn't know where it exactly is, so now he needs to deal with that. And the Adept could kill both of these SCVs, delaying this even a little bit further. And that's kind of what you get out of that first delay, right? You get this possibility you open up for yourself. Now, can he? Oh my god, you don't want to lose that Reaper. Yeah, you need to be careful here. You also don't want to lose the Marine, man. Some nice micro from Mana here. Very good Adept micro. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god, and then he just disappeared. Oh, he's gonna lose the Reaper. Oh, can't believe it. That was a perfect pullback. He gets that Adept. Can he bounce the Stalker? Can he bounce it and confirm that kill? He's losing so many units, man. Those small micro skirmishes are so good for Mana. He's really good on those. He's gonna kill the Stalker, but there's another Stalker, and he loses the Reaper. It also flies just off the freaking map, man. Goes into the abyss there. Hellion is gonna go ahead and scout. Widowmine is gonna offensively burrow and chase out the Stalker. Here's a Stalker. I am a Widowmine. I can one-shot you if you are in my range. You can't see me when I haven't shot him. At the other side, Robo is on the way here. Twilight is going to research some Blink. This looks very standard here. 3-gate is going to be the follow-up. And then we should see a third Nexus in just a moment here. Probe is already in position. Widowmine drop. Of course, seeing that Widowmine kind of is like a good indicator. Oh, you have a Widowmine, so most likely going to drop me. Mana should get a good read from this. And he should have units in position here in just a moment. Already moving a couple Stalkers in position. Then he has this pylon, this probe scouting. And there we go, another Stalker here at the front. Is going to try and keep that Hellion out. He actually no, he didn't kill the Hellion. Now there's the Widowmine drop. Have a look at the defense. Blink is not done yet. He gets a Stalker. Oh my god, that could have been a massive shot there. Last second, Mana realizes and pulls away the probes, but still 3 probes and a Stalker, that's a really good drop actually for 2 Widow Mines. If you can get that Medivac out, it's almost dead though, it's like 1 hit, maybe 2, not exactly sure. This should be armored, right? Yeah, it's armored, so it's 18 damage, this is 1 hit. Now at home, Heromarine is throwing down a engineering bay. He's going into +1, he's going into tanks, he's going into stim, he's going into his 3 barracks setup, and he's throwing down some marauders as well. But Hellion is gonna see those stalkers. He's not gonna be happy because he will be dead. Oh, Raven is gonna go across and try to do some harassment, but no openings here yet. Nothing really to harass at that third. Only 3 probes. The third is not done. It's kind of late. Mana, while dealing with the harassment, apparently... Oh, can hit that. Kind of, you know, makes me always remember that song from The Offspring. Are you gonna hit that? We do see there was apparently some small... Oh my god, that Stalker, man! Oi, oi, oi. Medivac trying to evacuate here. Can he get this one out? That would be great if he actually gets this back to his base without dying. One Stalker is going to be split off to try and chase that one down. Raven is still just sitting down here over those trees, checking out this ventilation over here. He could harass this reactor here from the low ground, but he needs to be careful. This Bioforce is mighty and fine here at this point. Oh my god, he might just slip by. Now Raven is gonna go in and throw down those auto turrets. He gets a couple kills, but not too much yet. And we do see Stalkers being chased down and killed here by that bio group. The +1 is about to finish, I think we might be lacking a little bit of firepower here on the side of Mana. All of the units are pretty bruised here from him already. Now he's walking in a few more Stalkers, loses another probe, doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I mean, with that extra Zealot weapon and charge, he should be fine, but it comes down a little bit to execution. Now, Heromarine has this 3rd Medivac with this army, and if he gets some good connections on those... Oh, on those Protoss units, he might just have enough. I don't think so, though. Mana should be able to overpower Heromarine here in this position. Maybe I spoke too soon. But yeah, he's gonna hold for now. He has enough reinforcing weapons, so this is not gonna break him. Let's see what's on the menu here for Heromarine. He actually has a 3rd CC behind this. Still has that Raven. There's no energy, but be here in just a few seconds. And finally the first form of AoE should be built here. This is a little bit late. That should be already, the first Colossus should be already out at this point. So delaying that 3rd CC kind of because of that pressure, and now yeah, it led into that Colossus being late. But now Heromarine can kind of still really fight these armies because he's kind of gonna out-trade Mana because his efficiency is better without Medivac support. Heromarine trying to drop some more Widow Mines here. A late Widow Mine drop can do wonders sometimes. If you pressure at the same time, he's going into concussive shells. Then finally we do see that first Colossi, but only with the 4th base. That's not something you used to see, right? You used to see it with 3 bases. The 3rd base coming in, then going into Colossi, and then all that kind of good stuff. Now he's going to cancel that 4th base. See, that's the difficulty. Without that Colossi, it's just to hold... Sorry, just so difficult to hold that actually against a flashed out Marine Medivac count here. Now this shouldn't do too much. He's already in position. He's gonna pull a few probes, but actually not enough. 6 workers is already pretty good. Only the initial one, Heromarine, did retarget. Now this follow-up drop is even gonna be better here. 12, another 6. And we do have a big engage here. Force fields are gonna trap that one Immortal. Kind of already helping Heromarine a little bit. He's gonna keep that Medivac alive. Maybe he can kind of get it out as again here, but I think you should be able to get this as Mana. Now he has 1 Colossi, but that's not enough. Kind of need 2. As you can see, man, this is a cool sensor tower. This is a really cool. Like, build it a little bit forward, so he has this path, this path, this path, and to the north here covered. This is really cool. I really love that sensor turret. But it's still kind of safe behind those rocks. Nice position there. Oh my god, a few Stalkers there just running into Doom. Another cancel on that 4th base. And there you can see the difficulty I spoke of. Now Mana's just gonna GG, man. He didn't give us the fight. He says like, I can't get my 4th. I'm just gonna be behind so much. I'm just gonna GG. There you go. And he gives up. He's throwing the towel there. Not the towel Terran, but the towel Italian. German, whatever you like. But we will at least get 1 more game. Let's see if that's gonna be a little bit more mana-sided. Maybe 2 more games. Next map is gonna be Abyssal Reef. Abyssal Reef feels very strong though for Terran, to be honest. It feels difficult to flank on. And we already saw Mana had some army movement issues there against Reyna in that Abyssal Reef game as well. So I think again siege units are gonna be king here in this on this map, and Mana hasn't been utilizing that many siege units yet. He has been utilizing Storm most of the time. He had like 1 Colossi and he had the 2nd one on the way in that last game. Top left it is Mana, bottom right it is Heromarine. By the way guys, Atosis and I am talking about making maybe a Wings of Liberty tournament happen very soon, next year, early next year, somewhere around there, so keep your eyes peeled. Gonna be something great on the horizon. The thing that no one needs but everybody wants. It's just like World of Warcraft vanilla, right? So we have to bring it back. Nostalgia is not a bad thing. Sometimes it's really cool. But yeah, and maybe, you know, after how many, 14 years or something now of StarCraft 2, it's time to restart the game. Time to bring it back to the origins. Make everything overpowered again. I did actually check out how the state of Wings of Liberty was, or currently is, basically. So the latest patch following Wings of Liberty is freaking overpowered. Everything's so broken, man. It's just amazing. You have the Reaper with the grenades, you have the Reaper speed you have to research. Reapers are freaking slow without their speed upgrade. Then you have those Ravens with point defense drones, which are freaking overpowered, Seeker missiles, and the auto turrets and everything lasting like 180 seconds, so you can just spam them across the map. You have those immortal super hardened shields. You have to research siege mode, by the way. There's so many things people did forget about, I think, so let me actually think what was there for Zerg. I think I had something really cool as well. Oh yeah, the Corruptor has no peeing ability, but it can increase damage on all units by like 20% or something with its infestation thing. The infested Terran is there. Oh, it's so crazy, man. The Void Ray has its supercharge bag. So many actually iconic things, yeah. And of course the mothership with the frickin' black hole. Now, take a look at this game here. We do see a double gas opening with a factory in base, a little bit hidden, and a starport fallout, but not before a what is it called? Command center. And nothing was sawn here, so like, he has no idea. Nothing was seen. Twilight. Should we blink again? Mana really loves blink, especially in this matchup. I wouldn't be surprised. Now guys, if you haven't yet, make sure to follow these YouTube channels. Little support does go a very long way and is very much appreciated. Thank you so much for your consideration. And Reaper's just gonna poke in, it's gonna confirm, hey, there's a Stalker waiting for me. And then he's gonna go back. And yeah, so far, Mana the same, is just doing very, very light scouting. It's just gonna check if there's some army movement in front of his base or not. And the Reaper's gonna... He's basically like looking for Hellions with this one. Like, is there Hellion poke or something coming in? Eh, maybe not. Gonna go across the map now. We do see that Medivac also making its way across the map. Robo on the way, Blink on the way, halfway done, so he's not gonna be there with the Medivac. The Adept is gonna find kind of an empty base. He's gonna go in and he's gonna see everything. That's a very good scout. Maybe he even gets a few SCVs. That's a nice pull, but a little bit too late actually. Not gonna block that off. Let's have a look at the drop though. We do have a Cyclone and 4 Marines. That's a bunch of firepower here. The Stoker's not moving, man. He should be working on this. Now he's gonna finally try to hit those Marines, but already 7 workers dead. Ooh, that's a lot of workers dead. Now the Reaper comes in a little bit delayed here. Can he kill one more drop? No! He drops it into that sheep battery range. It's gonna die there. The drop comes back into the main base here. Can he get that Stalker? He's gonna get one. Might sacrifice though a little bit too much here. In the end, he gets away. A Marine is gonna float off the map. As you can see, the carcass. It kind of looked like he was enjoying himself actually, but I don't know, man. Floating there off the map. Now we do have the tank fall up again. A big supply block. Oh no, not that big. Did he drop a supply? Let's have a look. No, no supply drop. So another though supply block here. Tank is not being able to be produced. The Heromarines macro a little bit iffy. Oh yeah, there's the drop, man. That's for the tank, by the way. So he kind of missed the supply depot there. Something he's gonna kick himself for. And Mana's trying to hunt down this medevac, but Heromarine sees this. He's gonna stay here. He's gonna go up into that airspace. Maybe he's even gonna drop this again. Like, you have all your Stalkers out hunting me. I'm just gonna go back to your base and kill more drones. Even you have only probes. Going for the +1, going into extra siege tanks. He's gonna stop now on 3 tanks, but he's gonna swap over. He's gonna go into faster combat shields here. Oh, that's a nice find here with that Raven. Doesn't even have to sacrifice his scan. Now, Medivac coming back. 2 Stalkers in position though. Should be fine. Take this fight. There's no stim yet. He's just gonna drop out a Marine, which has to die now. A very unfortunate one. That's like the thing where you see that GIF, you know, from that Marine just getting dropped into freaking fire. Or if you have seen the cardboard animations, like those Marines sitting inside the medevac, and then one gets dropped out, and everyone else is just like in freaking like, I don't want to, like, you know, screaming for their lives. Missile turret, nothing really he needs. More against those observers. Raven is coming in here, but no real opening for him. So he needs a city for a while. Bunker is gonna be sold, and the push is gonna commence here in a moment. We do have 1+1 combat shields and stim about to finish up. The double medevac about to join the fray here. But there's a war prism this time. This is gonna be a little bit difficult. 6 zealots. Maybe they're a little bit too early though. We have 1 SCV with this group to repair some. We could still turn around kind of. He's gonna clear out that turret, and Heromarine is just gonna go for it. Doesn't care. He has enough to probably fight this with the SCVs, yeah, and he's gonna turn around with the SCVs, gonna fight this one. That's a big stem actually. Mana is he does not really have enough at home. He needs to recall this prism, which he's not doing currently, but to this base, so it's actually a little bit far out of position here. Colossus though this time is gonna be out and done, but it might be just a second too late here. We do have that Raven, no disable though, but a few auto turrets or a anti-armor missile could be really strong. He's gonna wait for that anti-armor missile, I assume. No, he's gonna drop a turret. He could do both, actually. Whoa, those tanks, man, focusing on that Colossi. Not quick enough on that pickup. Does not realize the timing between the tank shots. Everything's gonna fall apart here. It's even gonna let that last tank live. And yeah, Heromarine is gonna kill the base. He's gonna kill the army. He's gonna kill everything. And he's gonna kill Mana. Wow. That was a wrecking ball there in the end.